right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sport Hour, coming to you live from the studio of Power365 FM. My name is James Oluwadroti Meremo. Quickly, let's get the show starting. Akeem Balogun is reportedly close to completing a move to Nigeria Premier Football League side, Kwara United. 21-year-old is leaving Nigeria National League side 1472 Football Club following the club's relegation last season. Balogun has been identified as a replacement for departed Isaiah Eje. The youngster is scheduled to arrive in Ilorin this week to finalize his move to the Harmony Boys. The defender will sign a one-year contract with the club. He previously played for Katsina United, Doma United, and Atlan of Owerri. Alright, away from the city of Ilorin, Lobby Stars will return to their home ground, Akpa Ako Stadium in Makurdi, for the 2024-2025 Nigeria Premier Football League season. Well, it will be recalled that the former NPFL champions played via home games at the Lafia Sports Complex last season. That was due to the renovation works carried out at the Akpa Ako Stadium. Well, it was learned that the popular ground will be ready for use by early October. That's in 2 months' time. Lobby Stars will open the new season campaign with an home fixture against Akwa United. And let's not forget, the next season will kick off on the 31st of August. Abdullahi Maikaiba has accepted the offers to manage Nigeria National League side Wiki Tourist. According to report, the 59-year-old tactician will be returning to Wiki Tourist for a second stint after managing the club in 2016. Maikaiba is expected to be unveiled as the new Bauchi Elephant technical advisor later this week, where Wiki Tourist on to the experienced gaffer following their failure to secure promotion to the Nigeria Premier Football League last season. They finished in 3rd position on the NNL Northern Conference Group A table. Maikaiba previously managed a number of clubs in the NPFL, including Kano Pillars, Rangers, Plateau United, Akwa United, and Enyimba International. Away from Wiki Tourist G's, before we head to the national team, let's talk about Niger Tornadoes. Former Nigeria Niger Tornadoes winger, talking about Clinton Jefta. Clinton Jefta the goal is delighted at his move to Nigerian champions Enugu Rangers. In a voice note made available to the media, the club's media department on Tuesday yesterday, the youngster said he showed no hesitation in choosing the flying antelopes over a litany of suitors jostling for a signature. According to him, he said, firstly, I want to thank God for making it possible for me to be here. Secondly, I feel so happy and good to join a great side like Rangers International, the reigning league champion. I feel proud to be part of this club. I know the signing is coming late, but I'm grateful that it happened due to pressure from a couple of clubs for my services. It was a hard decision for me, but I believe Rangers is the right choice for me, and I feel happy and good to be here, says Jefta. Spent a year-long deal to defend the badge of the CAF Champions League campaigner. Jefta, who was among the top performers for the Minna Bay side in the concluded season, put pen to paper for coach Fidelis Ilechukwu's side on Monday, the 15th of July, at the club's corporate office in Enugu, where the Southern Ijoba Esa State born makes the third addition to the Coal City side as they continue to fortify the team for a successful title defense and fruitful continental challenge, which starts in the middle of August 2024 with a preliminary round fixture against Comoros Islands. Comoros Island side, talking about US Zilimaju. Reigning Nigeria Premier Football League champions Enugu Rangers will begin their quest in the 2024-2025 season against newly promoted side and President Federation Cup champions El Kanemi Warriors in the first game of the season on the 31st of August. One fixture for the incoming season were made on Tuesday during the annual general meeting of the MPFL board and club owners in Abuja, where the clubs also agreed on the 31st of August proposed date for the start of a new season, as well as a 38-game format for the league. Chairman of the MPFL board, Bengali Beleye, who announced that the prize money of the league has been increased to 200 million naira ahead of next season. After the curtain raiser in Enugu, the 9 other match day 1 fixture will be played the following weekend. Those fixtures we see last season's runner-up Remo Stars make a trip to Abia Warriors. Lobby Stars welcome Aqua United. Bedell Insurance take on Rivers United. And Sunshine Stars play host to Baesa United. Newly promoted side Ikorodu City will begin live in the MPFL with an away fixture against Kano Pillars in Kano, just as Beyond Limits were handed a home debut in the league against 9-time champions Enyimba. Nasarawa United will also mark their return with a date against Shooting Stars in Lafia. Other fixtures, we see Kwara United welcome Niger Tornadoes. In the North Central Derby, My Plateau United will host Katsina United at the New Jos Stadium, where Enugu Rangers were crowned last season. As the clubs await the full fixture of the league, chairman of MPFL club owners and general manager of Rivers United, Oke Paluku, stressed the importance of starting the league on the 31st of August to forestall cases of fixture congestion as 4 teams will be engaged on the continent. Champions Enugu Rangers and Remo Stars will be seeking places in the group stages of the CAF Champions League, while Enyimba and El Kanemi Warriors are the country's representatives in the CAF Confederation Cup. Alright, quickly let's talk about the national team away from MPFL football stock. Minister of Sport Development John Eno, the Nigeria Football Federation, and Nigeria Premier Football League side Remo Stars have extended condolences to the family of the late chairman of the House of Representative Committee on Sport, Ekene Adams, who died yesterday. Adams, who represented Chiku Kajuru Federal Constituency, Kaduna State, died at the age of 39 after a brief illness. While John Eno, who visited the deceased family yesterday, described Adams as a passionate sport administrator who played a significant role in the growth and development of sport in Nigeria. Also, NFF President Ibrahim Guzo. NFF President Ibrahim Guzo expressed sorrow over the death of Adams. Adams' former teammate Adams' former team, Remo Stars, have also put all their club activities on hold in honor of their late general manager. Where Adams was a former footballer before his spells as an administrator at Cadacity and Remo Stars, he also joined politics and won a seat in the House of Representatives during the 2023 general election. His sports background earned him the role of the Reps Committee Chairman on Sport, despite being a first-timer in the Green Chamber. Still talking about the national team, former Super Eagles assistant coach Usman Abdallah shockingly stated that no Nigerian coach is good enough for the managerial role of the country's senior men's national team. Abdullah's assertion comes after the Nigeria Football Federation announced it was considering hiring a foreign coach following the resignation of Finidi George last month. Of the 27 coaches that had managed the Eagles since its inception, 10 were indigenous coaches, with Finidi George the last to take charge of the team. The Eagles have been without a head coach since the former winger resigned in June. Finidi George quit his role as head coach of the three-time African champion following the NFF's announcement that they would appoint a foreign technical advisor for the team. The decision came after an outcry by the football-loving populace following the team's poor performances, including a shock defeat to Benin Republic in the 2026 World Cup qualifiers last month. As the federation continues its search for the next coach of the team, with reports indicating officials of the football body had approached Portuguese osupa for a possible return, while also considering Frenchman Averena. Usman Abdallah, who served as an assistant coach under Pesero, isn't bothered. His comment will stir the hornet's nest. He insisted the indigenous coaches weren't good enough for the job. The NFF will hope to have the issue resolved in time, as Nigeria hope to get their winning cup qualifiers back on track after a poor start that saw them claim just 3 points from a possible 12 and sit 5th in their 6-team qualifying group. Super Falcons head coach Randy Wardrum agrees injured Ashley Plumter and Alimatu Aide will be sore misses for the team at the Olympics, describing them as top quality players. The American tactician bet his mind on the sad development ahead of today's international friendly game against Olympic champions Canada, starting at 6:30, which is 5:30 at Nigerian time, at the La Quinta Football Center, Malaga in Spain. Okay, it's 6:30 Spanish time, or in Nigeria time it's 5:30. He gave the assurance that there are other players ready to fill the void, appreciating the campaign exercise and several quality players coming through the ranks and anxious to make a mark at the Olympics. According to him, he says the players are excited, they've been sharp and full of confidence. I like what I'm seeing at this camp. It's been productive for us. The players are full of confidence coming out of the World Cup. They know they can face the best teams in the world, and that is the biggest improvement I've seen from that time until this time. The good thing about having a national team is having experienced players and the young ones coming up to replace them when ready. Right now we have a good blend of experienced players and good ones. I think they are going to have a great future with the team. While Nigeria and Canada were involved in the hard-fought FIFA Women's World Cup Group B opener at the Memben Rectangular Stadium on the 21st of July 2023, when the game resulted into nil-nil. Back then, last year, Nigeria's goalkeeper Chiamaka Unadozie saved a penalty kick by veteran Christian Sickler and made 14 other big saves in the afternoon encounter. Rashida Tajibade The captain of the Super Falcons says the Super Falcons can't wait to play the 2024 Olympic Games. The West Africans are making a return to the Olympics after a 16-year absence. Veteran goalkeeper Tochukwu Olueyi is the only member of the current squad that has featured at the Olympics in the past. Captain Ajibade stated that the Super Falcons can't wait to step on the pitch in Paris. According to what she says, yes, Olympics, it is first time for most of us. We're excited, maybe that's why we are pumped up. We are ready, we can't wait to be there. It's a dream come true. I believe a lot of players in their career want to be in this kind of atmosphere and get to this level, but they never achieved that. For us, achieving this feat is great. Playing at the World Cup and now the chance to play at the Olympics is a dream come true for me and my teammates. The Super Falcons will face Spain, Japan and Brazil in Group C, and the Wardroom side will face Brazil in the opening fixture in Bordeaux next week, Thursday. But before then, they'll play against Canada tonight. This evening. Alright, a young talent with all inspiring skills by the name Oluwaferomi Olayinka has spun out of the famous Maidstone Football Academy. Those who have seen the Red Gems strut as tough on the pitch, especially resident of Ibadan, regarded her as the new assistant to Shoala, believing she has what it takes to one day fill the big shoes of the record 6-time African Women's Player of the Year. At just 10, Olayinka boasts a height that possesses a threat to opposing defenders in a developmental journey. Little wonder she draws comparisons with the former Barcelona striker. Over the years, Maidstone Football Academy has produced some of the finest talent in the country, with many gradually finding their way to the top. The emergence of Olayinka has become a major talking point, owing to her immense ability. Alright, quickly let's talk about other sports. Afternoon, we will start with tennis. Nigeria's Aruna Kadri and Egypt's Omar Assar have been seeded in 14th and 16th places, respectively, in the men's singles event of the Paris 2024 Olympic Games, meaning they will start their campaign in the second round. According to the International Table Tennis Federation, ITTF, the seeding was based on the world rankings released on Tuesday, which saw Aruna retain his 90th position in the world, just as Assar is ranked 22nd. World number 1, talking about China's Wang Chuqin, takes the top seed in the men's singles event and is followed by compatriot and Tokyo 2020 silver medalist Fan Zhendong. Also, the likes of Nigeria Olajide Omotayo, Egypt Mohamed Bilali, Algeria's Mehdi Balosa, Senegal's tennis player talking about Ibrahim Diaw, and Congo Brazzaville Saheed Idowu are expected to know their first round opponent when the draws take place on the 24th of July in the women's singles. Talking about the women's singles seeding list, Egypt's Diana Mashref missed the top 16 list by a whisker to concede in the 16th place to WTT contender, also Lagos champion Indian tennis player Shreya Akula. With this development, Mashref, who is seeded 17th, and her compatriot Anna Goda, seeded 20th, will begin their campaign from the second round of the women's singles. Nigeria's pair of Ofiok Edem and Fatima Bello, as well as Cameroon's Sarah Onfo and Algeria's Linda Lograibi, will also begin their quest for glory from the second round of the women's singles. Meanwhile, Aruna looks forward to the India Ultimate Table Tennis season with anxiety and hopes to do his best for you Mumba TT. Alright, a group of former players and officials of Kwara United has issued a 7-day ultimatum to the management of the club to pay the outstanding 196 million naira, which they claim is their collective sign-on fee owed from the 2014-15 season. The ultimatum was communicated to the club managed by the group's legal counsel, Exact Legal Associate, via a letter dated 11th of July 2024, entitled "Demand for Outstanding it's titled Demand for Outstanding Sign-on Fee Payment of SY players and officials from 2014-15 to date." Counsel to the group, YY Ajibade, stated that they had exhausted all avenues to get the club management to pay the outstanding emolument for the group. They decried the response of the club management, who said paid a paltry 5 million naira, which represented 2.4% of the outstanding sum of 196 million naira. The letter stated that these had put members of the aggrieved group in their financial situations, with many of them unable to meet their financial obligations after rendering their services to the club. The council, on behalf of the group, thus issued a 7-day ultimatum to Kwara United management to pay the outstanding sum to a particular bank, which I will not mention its name because they do not run the advert here, were threatening to take the matter to Nigeria Football Federation and World Body FIFA to seek redress. Meanwhile, two members of the aggrieved group, who were team captains at different times, Onigbari Akeem and Sheriff Jimo, appealed to the state governor, Abdulrahman Abdulrazak, to intervene and resolve the issue. On its part, the management of Kwara United said it was aware of the unpaid entitlement of the ex-players of the club, saying the chairman Kumbi Titiloye are taking up matter with relevant stakeholders. Alright, League 1 champion Paris Saint-Germain have opened talks with Victor Osimhen representative, according to transfer expert Fabrizio Romano. And let's see if Osimhen will later go back to the French league. Okay, talking about tennis, Rafael Nadal makes singles return with win against Borg. Rafael Nadal's first singles match since losing in the first round of the French Open in May ends with a 6-3-6-4 win against Leo Borg in Sweden. Talking about Swedish Open, good to have Rafael Nadal back on board. Okay, quickly, let's get back to football. The foreign former Manchester United star Saheed has advised Lenny Yoro to join Manchester United instead of Real Madrid. Saheed is of opinion that the player will develop faster at Old Trafford compared to Real Madrid. Chelsea have instigated an internal disciplinary procedure into a video posted on social media by Enzo Fernandez. The French Football Federation alleged the French Football Federation alleged that the clip is the clip talks about racism. Fernandez and some of his Argentina teammates could be seen in the video chanting a derogatory song about the French team. The incident happened shortly after Abel Celeste defeated Colombia in the final of the 2024 Copa America. Manchester United may have to sell their midfielder Casemiro in order to land Paris Saint-Germain's Manuel Ugarte this summer transfer window. Former Manchester United striker, talking about Saheed, has opined that there is nothing wrong with the club paying as much as £52 million for 19-year-old Lenny Yoro, and like I said earlier, he has advised the young men to join Manchester United. And funny enough, the latest development of that story is that Liverpool defender Lenny Yoro is set to undergo his medical with Manchester United. The two clubs have agreed a €50 million fixed plus. Okay, €50 million a fixed fixed fee plus 12 million euro in add-on. So this is according to transfer expert Fabrizio Romano, who says United are confident they are beating Real Madrid to Euro signature. Alright, Manchester United defender Aaron Wan-Bissaka is eager to leave Manchester United for Premier League side West Ham United this summer transfer window. Wan-Bissaka has entered the final year of his contract at United, and it's quite probable that he will be sold this summer to improve the club's PSR situation. That's profit and sustainability rules situation. West Ham have been heavily linked with the signing of the 26-year-old in recent weeks. However, the former Crystal Palace is now apparently bent on completing the move to Hamas. Not even when Len Euro had agreed to join. Alright, Chelsea on Wednesday announced the signing of defender Lucy Bronze. In a statement on their website, the Blues said Lucy Bronze has joined the club's women team from FC Barcelona. Lucy Bronze signed a 2-year contract with Chelsea. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the conclusion of today's program. Join me again by 3 p.m. for Entertainment Cycle. Do have a lovely evening. Au revoir.